Welcome to the channel. This is No Limits Health and Wellness. My name is Graham and this is Oscar. If the audio and video are not syncing up, don't worry. It's got nothing to do with you or your computer and everything to do with the situation on our end. We had some technical difficulties with our recording equipment today, so having to improvise. I've been meaning to try to record live videos and add in voiceovers afterwards, so today's the day, my opportunity to try something new. Please let me know, comment if you prefer this or how I typically do it with the live audio. Today we're back on the mat with an express power flow. It'll begin and the video will resume in a moment. I've put together a really fun sequence that has some challenges, some opportunities to add on, and of course you can modify whenever or however needed. It's 34 minutes from start to finish. It's our shortest class and most condensed class so far. We'll begin our practice in a moment, so take your time to settle onto your mat. We'll start from a seated position, legs crossed or extended if you prefer that. If we've practiced together before, you're probably used to me prefacing the flow with a small speech, maybe sharing a quote that I love or a recent experience from my life that I can tie into an appropriate intention for a class. It's been a number of weeks since I've recorded and uploaded a yoga practice, and a lot has happened for me in that time. So I do have lots of exciting things to share, and I'm going to tell you about them at the end of class if you wish to stick around for that. But for now, I just want you to connect. Connect to the earth beneath your bum, to the breath in your lungs, and acknowledge the support and the security that's here and now as you slow the breath, the heart rate, and quiet the mind. Feel free to set an intention now or remain free and open for an intention to present itself to you when it's needed. Eyes, ears, and heart open. Let my heart turn to practice. Let this practice become a path. May this path dissolve confusion. And may confusion turn to wisdom. Have a great practice. Going to lie down onto our backs and bring ourselves into reclined butterfly pose. So, similar to our corpse pose or Savasana, except we're bringing the soles of our feet in towards one another, pressing into that center line while relaxing the hips, melting the muscles to feel the weight of the bones so that those knees are drawn down towards the earth. Just feel the rise and fall of our chest. We'll hug our knees into our chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze like you're hugging your best friend. Give your left knee a kiss and your right knee a kiss. Blow them a kiss if you can't reach before we get into Happy Baby. Right away, embody the namesake of the pose. Get out of the head, into the body, out of the brain, and into the heart. Think less, and feel more, and just lean into the feelings that make the heart smile. We can be still or we can rock gently from side to side, feeling the entire length of the spine pressing into the earth. Hug your knees into your chest, and then send the feet and hands up to the sky. Toe taps, reaching the fingers up to the toes. We can connect breath to movement. So filling the lungs as we lower down, and exhaling as we reach up. As we push the air out, the navel hugs in to support the spine as it lifts up off the mat. Let's hug our knees into our chest. Breath stays calm now and when we get into what we're doing. So feet up to the sky, hands down. We're lifting the feet towards the ceiling, lifting the low back and the hips off the mat. Palms can press down for a little bit of leverage and support. Again, syncing breath to movement, maybe, if it supports. Stay strong, stay calm, knees into your chest. Now for this next one, I'm going to be reaching for a block, but you can just imagine that you have a block. I actually was a little nervous doing this with these heavy cork blocks because I was worried about dropping it right on my face. We're passing the block from our hands to our feet, lowering it back down and back and forth. Now, bringing the block as close to the earth as we can while maintaining the connection beneath the low back and the mat. We want to stay committed to that hollow body hold. Finish strong, stay calm. One more pass. And block down. We'll keep the block nearby actually, because the next one we have the option. We have the option to do that again, or we can be doing V snaps. So basically a more explosive version of this feet to hands pattern. So going for 10, 9, 8 seconds, not breaths. Don't be breathing as fast as I'm counting. We're halfway there. You've got this. Keep the breath happy. This is so much fun. We're so grateful to be here. Okay, hug the knees into the chest. Now, don't worry about what's next. You're safe. You're supported here and now. But what's next is the same thing. Another opportunity to pass the block from the feet to the hands, or to rock these V snaps for another 10, 9, not comparing it to the last time. You can be doing the same thing or something else. Heck, you can do bicycle twists if you want. Last 4, 3, finish calm, finish happy with a smile on your face, and hug the knees into your chest. All right, cross your legs. We're going to rock and roll forwards and back into a seat and then into tabletop position. As soon as we arrive there, we're going to set up for gate pose on the left. So send the left leg out, heel in line with the hips, cats and camels. Breathe in for your camel. Exhale for cats. Hips go up. Tuck the tailbone. Look up to the sky. Look to your belly button. Getting full. And adductor rocks. Bum pulls back towards the heel. And we gently ease out. Feel the stretch as you pull back. And rock forward. Keep that dip in the low back. Tailbone pointing up towards the sky to make that stretch as strong as we can. Setting up on the right. Right leg out. Go through the cats and camels. So deep breaths in for our camel. Get empty as you round the spine. Gaze up. Look to the belly button. Hear the connection. Feel the connection to the breath. And as you push the floor away, inhale to our camel, and now Rock back and forwards, feeling the stretch as you pull the bum to the heel and gently easing out as you rock forward. The breath can be matching the movement or not, but for sure the breath is still calm. You're locked into that steady ebb and flow as you attract and donate. Come back to tabletop and press back into our first down dog. We won't be here for long. There's always another wave. There's always another down dog. To your toes, bend your knees, go to the front of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Forward fold, get empty, look to the back of the room. Extended mountain pose, reach all the way up, fill your lungs. Forward fold, empty them. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Hands to the mat, high plank to low. Get empty in low plank. Up dog, pull the chest through. Roll to the right, left foot steps over for wild thing. Send the hips high, lengthen the spine, shine the heart, and come on over to down dog. From down dog, bring yourself back into up dog, however you want to get there. And we're going to roll to the left. Right foot steps up and over into wild thing. Pulling the energy through both heels into the hips. Squeeze the glutes. Come back over to down dog. We're going to step our right foot to where the right hand is and lift the right hand up to the sky. This is easy twist. Now spice it up as we press into the right foot and lift the left leg up for revolved half moon. Transition into twisted standing leg raise. Left foot to right hand. Then we're going to guide that left foot to the right knee. And stay here for figure 4. An option to come into yogi squat while I demo some options. Option 1 is to stay in this figure 4 seat, sitting as low as we can. Allowing the exhales to create the space in the hips. Option 2 is to fold forward. Maybe bring the hands to the floor. Drop the head. Option 3, if those hands can touch the floor, we're going to explore an arm balance. This is flying pigeon, not to be confused with flying half crow, which we have done before. I don't believe we've done this one. Comment if you want it broken down any further. Option 4 is our figure 4 seat with a twist. So hooking that left elbow to the inside of the left foot, hands at prayer, and keeping the legs as they are. For option 5, bringing the hands to the floor and floating into grasshopper. Pick your choice of those 5 options, and we're going to hold that pose for 5 intentional breaths. Finding biggest expression of your pose, and we'll unravel, coming into extended mountain pose. Fold forward, empty the lungs, halfway lift, and hands to the mat, high plank to low. Up dog, new air, lifts. Down dog, push the floor away. Now on the left, we're going to step the left foot to where the left hand is, lift the left hand up. For easy twist, feel the line from the crown of your head to that back heel. And then lift up that left heel for our revolved half moon, aka not so easy twist. And with grace, control, and confidence, transition into your twisted standing leg raise before guiding that right ankle to the left knee for our figure 4, or whichever of the other 4 options you have. Stay for 5 intentional breaths. Create length, create space, finding your biggest expression of whichever pose you're in, and we'll slowly unravel, coming into extended mountain pose. Fold forward, halfway lift, hands to the mat, high plank to low, exhale, takes you down. Up dog, new air. And down dog, push the floor away. You're going to bring the feet together, the back of the mat. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend that knee and then stack open the hips. Get light on the left hand and see how high you can float it up. Maybe you can bind that right foot and play, explore what's possible, keep the breath calm. Flip over into flip dog, or maybe you come into wild thing or full wheel. Come back to down dog. From down dog, step your feet together at the back of the mat, and we'll lift the left leg up to the sky this time. Bend that knee and stack open the hips and play with balance. No matter what happened on the other side, this is a brand new experience. Maybe this is your strong side. See what's possible, embrace the play, and we're going to flip over into wild thing, maybe full wheel. We can bring both hands to the floor. Every inhale, creating lift. Exhaling, maintaining that height, and come over to down dog. Setting up figure four legs, bringing the right ankle in front of the left knee in our down dog. Hinge forward into high plank and rock onto your left side into side plank with your figure four legs. From there, you have the option to bind the right hand to the right foot, lifting that connection up to the sky. Ultimately, we're going to step forward for high crescent lunge. We're going to exhale into warrior two, and we're going to dive into surfers on the left. We're going to pull ourselves to the front of the mat into lizard with our right hand to the outside of the right foot, so there's room to step the left foot through to pistol. Press up and pulse the left leg up for 3, 2, 1. We're going to float back into airplane. Hands to your side, palms facing down, a little bit of lift in your chest like that plane is taking off. Open up into half moon, shining the hips and the heart to the side. Top leg comes down. We're in warrior two. Extended side angle. We're going to take a bind. Left hand reaching back, right hand under, and stepping forward for bird of paradise. Press the floor away with that left foot as the right heel lifts up. Bring the right foot back down. We're coming into a yogi squat. We're going to take a low bind on the left. Left arm going under the knee and right arm reaching up and over. Press into the right foot and lift yourself up into stunted bird of paradise. Almost forgot the name there. Okay, back down into yogi squat. Towel off, have some water. Now, destination is down dog. I'm going to get there taking spinning wheel pose. You can get there however you wish. So we're meeting in down dog. Oscar's going to come by and say, "What's up? I'm down dog." Setting up figure four legs, bringing the left ankle in front of the right knee, hinge forward into our high plank, and then rock onto the side. Side plank with our figure four legs, and an option to bind the left hand to the left foot, lifting it up to the sky. And we're stepping the left foot to the front of the mat for our high crescent lunge. Going to pivot, opening up into warrior two. And take a deep dive into the right for surfers. And then pull with that left heel to glide us to the front of the mat for lizard. Create the space to step that right foot through into our pistol. Press up. And we're going to pulse that right leg up for 3, 2, 1, float back for airplane. And pulling energy from that left heel up into the center line, from the crown of the head to the lifted heel. As we open up into half moon, that light shines through the hips, through the heart. Right foot will come down to the floor. We're landing in our warrior 2. Getting into extended side angle, feeling all that length in the right side of the body, all the strength within us. Taking our bind, setting up for our bird of paradise. Right foot steps forward. Push the floor away with that right foot as the left toes reach for the stars. Slowly come back down into our yogi squat. And we're going to take that low bind around the right leg rather. Push the left foot into the floor and rise up into our stunted bird of paradise. With as much grace, we slowly come down to our yogi squat. An opportunity to towel off or have some water. Get some encouragement from your yoga friend. Standing up, setting up for a tree. On the right foot, feeling the support beneath it. And beneath that left foot, feeling the support. Support from the earth under one. Support from yourself under the other. Finding your biggest expression of tree and taking it into dancers. Still standing on the right foot. Finding left hand to left foot and take the right hand towards the earth. Getting into sugar cane. And then we'll release the bind to extend into half moon. Your biggest expression, top foot to the floor. Turn the feet to face the side of the mat and fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Option to go upside down into an inversion of your choice. Otherwise, just stay in the forward fold and enjoy the same benefits as we use gravity to reverse the flow of blood, bring it towards the heart, towards the head. We're going to slowly come up, one vertebrae at a time. Turn the feet to face the front of the mat and step the back foot up a little or a lot, setting up for pyramid pose. Fold forward and then walk the fingers towards the back of the mat. Bring all the weight into the right foot. Pull the left heel towards your bum, flamingo pose. Both feet to the mat, both feet together. Take a halfway lift and hands to the mat. High plank to low. Exhale gets you down. Up dog, new air. And down dog, push the floor away. Lift up onto your toes, bend your knees, make your way to the front of the mat. Extended mountain pose. Tree pose, standing on the left. Don't compare this to the tree on the right. Just breathe in whatever this tree needs. Find your biggest expression. And we're going to take this into our dancers. Standing on the left, reaching back for that right foot. Slowly, gracefully, confidently bringing the left hand towards the earth, opening the hips and heart into our sugar cane, and then extending into our half moon. Finding your biggest expression, and then bringing that right foot down to the floor. Turn both feet to the side of the mat for another wide-legged forward fold. Another inversion, or you can just hang out here, maybe grabbing the ankles to get some traction to pull and deepen the fold. We'll slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Turn your feet to face the front of the mat, stepping the back foot up a little. Setting up for pyramid. Fold forward and then walk the fingers towards the back of the mat. Bring the weight into the front foot. Hug the navel in as you pull the right heel towards your bum. Strongest flamingo pose. Feet down, feet together. Take a halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank to low. And from low plank, just lower all the way onto your belly. Take a quick little breather, opportunity to reset, charge, release as we set up for locust pose. Hands at our side, palms facing down. Float the bones up, press the hips down, crown of the head lifts, fingers reaching to the heels, heels reaching to the fingers, and reach the arms out in front for superhuman. Every inhale creating lift, and reach the hands to the back for bow pose. Kick into the hands to open up and shine through the heart, and slowly lower down. Up dog, new air. Down dog, push the floor away. Going to lift up onto the toes, bend your knees, make your way to the front of the mat. Going to lower down onto our bum to set up for such a fun sequence here. You're going to love this. Start in boat pose, your biggest expression of boat pose. Feet down, hands down, lift up to reverse tabletop. L sit. Maybe the heels float. Reverse tabletop. Boat pose. Reverse tabletop, sending the hips up, opening the shoulders. L sit. Pull the hips back. Reverse tabletop. Hug the navel in. Boat pose. Stay strong. Stay happy. This is so much fun. Reverse tabletop. Smile a little brighter. L sit. Reverse tabletop. Boat pose. Let's finish strong. You've got this. Reverse tabletop. Squeeze the glutes. L sit. One more reverse tabletop. And bum down to the floor. Roll onto your back. Happy baby. Okay, get out of the head, out of the past. That's all done. Forget it. Analysis paralysis. Get out of the prison of the past. Stay out of the future. We're here. We're setting up figure 4. Right ankle in front of the left knee. And using this to create a stretch as we pull the left knee towards, push the right knee away. We're going to keep this figure 4, keeping the right ankle connected to that left knee as we bring the right foot to the floor. Gaze over the right shoulder, keep breathing into the lungs, and bring those legs back to center and over to the right. Again, keep that right ankle connected to that left knee, and as your shoulders are heavy, you can use that right ankle to pull that left leg down towards the earth. Really getting a nice external rotation in that right hip as well. Come back to center, hug your knees into your chest for a quick little reset before we set up our figure 4 legs on the other side. Left ankle in front of the right knee. Pushing, pulling, getting the amount of stretch that we want in the hammies and the hips. And bring those legs over to the right for the supine twist. Gaze over the left shoulder, feeling the chest expand and hugging the navel in, supporting the low back as we push that air out. Come back to center and drop the legs over to the other side. From this side, you'll be able to see what I was talking about by using that left ankle to pull that right knee down towards the earth, creating more space in that right hammy and in that left hip as we're rotating it. Let's come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you feel some cricks and cracks as things come back into alignment. Let's rock and roll into a seat, and we're going to set up for another forward fold. And you can have your legs together, legs crossed or in butterfly. I'm going for straddle legs here, but you just land in the fold that you can stay connected to a deep breath. Stay for a few more intentional rounds of breath, attracting and releasing. Slowly ease out of your forward fold and make your way onto your back, feet up to the sky, hands up to the sky, waterfall pose. Relax the body and mind so that the blood and energy can cascade down those waterfalls to your torso, filling your energetic body, your heart, and your soul. Let's set up for Savasana, corpse pose. I'm going to leave you 2 minutes of silence to just be. Try to focus on absolutely nothing. Just lay there and observe. Slowly take the time to gently wake your body up, and then just roll over onto whatever side feels comfortable to you, to a fetal position. Soak up the significance of this pose, a fresh start, new experience, and the energy that this dream, this new reality will be made up of. With your eyes closed, press yourself up into a seat. Position we began the class in, legs crossed or extended. Same position, new energy. We're feeling lighter, we're feeling brighter, we're feeling rich. Take a deep cleansing breath in and out. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. May you have kind thoughts. Thumbs to your lips. May you have kind words. Thumbs to your heart. May you be open to give and receive always. Come back to your third eye. The light in me acknowledges the light in you. Let's bow to each other. Stay. Okay, okay. I hope you enjoyed that flow as much as I did. That was necessary for me. I really needed to move my body. It's been a few weeks since I've uploaded a yoga video, and that's because it's been 3 weeks since I've been able to practice physically, anyhow. I'm always practicing yoga off my mat, living that lifestyle. I'm going to tell you about what's happened in these weeks as quickly as I can without it feeling rushed. I had to take some time off of my physical practice because I became sick with a cold. It was really taking a toll on my body. I was putting nearly 100% of my energy into resting and just getting healthy again. With any energy I could spare, I was doing a few things. The biggest and most exciting thing is that I finished building and published my website, and it's now out there on the World Wide Web, www.nolimitshealthandwellness.com. I'm very excited about this because now I can offer everything I have and can provide my services to people all over the planet, no matter where they are on Earth or where they're at with their practice. I can meet them. I'll let you explore the website on your own time. Just to name a few things, you'll find Reiki, energetic healing, mindfulness coaching, breath work, guided meditations, personal training programs, and so much more. Everything to assist you with your physical, mental, and energetic well being. If you have any questions, please book a consultation through the website. It's completely free. I got the time and I got the energy for you. Um, Outside of the website and coming back to the YouTube channel, I wanted to maintain my consistency of which I'm uploading these free videos for you. So before my body was feeling too sore to move, I managed to get into the Torque Wellness Studio and record a workout video. In this video, I go over some tips and tricks while demoing some strength building drills that will help you to unlock your sissy squat and pistol squat. And this video was requested by one of my subscribers, so if there's something you'd like to see, please comment. Maybe in today's practice, we did something that you'd like to see broken down and explained in further detail. We did some advanced arm balances. What did we do? We did that flying pigeon and grasshopper and also that backwards roll. So anything at all, let me know. I'd be happy to make a video to help you. Every like, every comment, and every subscription we get helps this channel to grow and to be seen by more people. In addition to recording that workout video, I also uploaded 2 new guided meditations. Well, I say 2 new ones. They're the first of the kind to this channel, so adding some more variety to it. Because I couldn't do anything too physical, I figured I'd focus on my own mental well-being and encourage you to do the same. So these meditations that I put out are 2 of my favorite ones to do for myself, and I'm really pleased and super honored to be able to guide you through your own magical experience with them. And yeah, so that's what I've been up to for these last few weeks. Last thing I wanted to address is the audio in this video. Please let me know your thoughts if you prefer this style of the voiceover or the live recorded audio that I normally do. So originally I thought this voiceover would be a piece of cake, and boy was I wrong. This was not easy. I think the live audio sounds better, and that's why I'm even feeling more torn here, because this required a lot more effort than the previous videos, and I'm not super thrilled with how it sounds or how things piece together, but that's my opinion. What matters is what you think, so please share your thoughts. If you prefer this style, even though it takes a little more time and effort, you're worth it. I'm willing to put that effort in. And I think that's it. I hope I'm not missing anything. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say except thank you. Like, sincerely, thank you so much. Because without you, I'd just be talking to myself. So you make this all worth it. And oops, I should have put my phone on silent. You make this all worth it, and it wouldn't be the same without you. I can't see you in this moment, but I feel your light. Your energy is appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are loved, you are supported, you are worthy. Don't let anything convince you otherwise. That's it. Be well, keep the energy high, share the feeling.